G'day. Welcome to the Fantasy Farmers Podcast, Week 9 review.
We're
Apologies for the Week 8.
Yes,
Technical difficulties.
flat out.
Yeah, flat out.
Yeah, just flat out.
Tough. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Going good.
Fantasy season still alive?
By the skin of my teeth.
Skin
Yes.
your teeth? Nice.
Yeah. Big. Well, I can get straight into it because it's going to be a big talking point. Yeah, I was down and out. Projected after it's 5 a.m. for us. I think the first slate of games, I was projected 109 points, lowest in our league, the redraft. And then enter Brock Bowers, 43 points, puts me in a 10.24 lead. Needed Seattle's defense to score essentially 10 or less, and they scored 10.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
it was a great day, and that was the number one team, and he's the number one team by a fair bit for me. So unreal win by the lads. And now on to you next week, actually.
Yeah. I think if I lock it up this week, which is still a 50-50, I think
Okay.
I've locked in. What's that?
You're on camera.
Oh shit. I'm pretty much locked in for playoffs.
Yeah.
But if I lose this week, which is a chance, I'm not too confident. Not as confident as what I would be.
Yeah, because your RB, we got Hall on by, I suppose, but Amara looked no good, and
he looked terrible.
I think he's done.
I think he's done.
He's drinking the pina coladas.
Yeah, 0.7. With Tyler Shuck at QB, this is actually one of my takeaways. All the Saints players, their value has just hit rock bottom.
Hit the toilet.
Even Chris Olave. His big thing was
he's on your
targets.
team as well.
Yeah, I got Chris Olave, Alvin Kamara. Chris Olave's big thing was he was getting more targets than anyone.
Well, do you think they go back to Spencer after a few weeks?
They've already committed to Shuck for the rest of the season.
Have they?
Yep.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Yep, they've committed to him for the rest of the season. So Olave, 10 plus targets every game. He was second to Chase. That was it in targets.
I think is it because like Spencer, obviously they were still no good, but they weren't bad enough to get the number one pick. So I think they go Shuck.
I think it might be because Spencer didn't look too bad.
Exactly. It was below average, but it wasn't.
With what he was dealing with.
It wasn't bottom three, I would say.
But I think it's just I think Shuck was a first rounder. So I think they're sort of just seeing what they've got in him now.
Second. I think he was in the second.
Was he second?
But very
surprised. I remember he was taken a lot earlier than what.
Very surprised that he was a third day.
Yeah.
Sort of guy and went early second, I think.
Yeah, so I've got. It just seems like they're testing to see what they've got in him.
Yeah.
For maybe next season. Be interesting to see if they do sort of move on any players before the trade deadline.
It would make a lot of sense.
I could see Rashid Shaheed sort of getting moved on.
I think one of them will definitely go.
I think one definitely goes. I think more likely Shaheed though. But you never know. So someone, another team might come in and offer something crazy for Olave.
Yeah.
Might be an offer they can't refuse.
Agreed.
But yeah, Kamara's cooked. So that trade that I got pre-sold from you,
gonna help.
That's the best. That because I've got to bench Kamara now. I can't have him out. I've got like Brian Robinson outdid him. Sucks. But pre-sold should be me too.
What do you need for the Dallas Arizona game tomorrow? What do
you so I'm down by 20 at the minute. I've got Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, and Brandon Aubrey to play.
He's not a bad three.
And he's got George Pickens and one of the Cardinals running backs.
Bam Knight. I just sold it to him last night.
I think Bam Knight's going to do nothing. I think it's going to be
have a really good game.
I think it's going to be a Michael Carter game again, to be honest.
They listed him. He's
re-signed him.
Yeah, but he's third in line.
I don't know.
He's been very inefficient. Bam Knight looks good.
I don't know. Maybe it's wishful thinking.
I think so because he's the clear one for me. I think he'll have 50% of the snaps.
And every player that goes up against the Cowboys does well. So
yeah.
But I'm hoping because he's got Pickens, I've got Dak. Any points that he's scoring, I should be scoring as well. Hopefully.
True. But all you need is if it's going to be 2 or 3 passing touchdowns, you don't want any going to Pickens.
Yeah, I just need it to be CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah,
that's all it is. I need a CeeDee Lamb masterclass and Ferguson to kick a couple field goals.
Yeah,
that's it.
Well, really, if you can
but it's not looking good.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
50-50.
it's tough, actually, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm down by 20.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Aubrey might be a saving grace.
It wouldn't be the first time. Yeah, wouldn't be the first time. But yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Again, I'm waiting till Tuesday's game, the last game. I could see it going right down to the wire again. So, absolute killer.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Oh, I'm happy. I'm done.
Yeah, but you're clawing your way back, doing well.
Yeah, I think there's going to be, based on results, there's going to be four teams that are 4-5, I think, and
Yeah.
a team 5-4. It's really the race between these teams, I would say. Which I think I'll still be at the bottom of it, but
still a chance.
Yeah, still a chance for the last 2 playoff spots.
Yeah.
It's up in the air, definitely.
Yep. All right. Takeaways.
Yeah, you get into the takeaways.
I already did one. Yes, I already did one.
Yeah, okay, I'll go first, and because he saved my season, Brock Bowers, baby. Unreal game. I was messaging the guy I was playing today, back and forth, and I didn't even realize that game went to overtime. I thought the game was done based on before overtime, and the results. All that was left was Seahawks, and he was beating me by half a point. Something. I was thinking maybe Seahawks have a bad game. They'd scored negative once before this year, so if I can get that, I get an unlikely win. But then he messaged me saying, "Oh, I'm stressing out about overtime." Like, oh, overtime, I put it back on, and then he scored the touchdown. Oh, ecstatic, and game him in. But yeah, fantasy.
Yeah.
Is he your tight end one rest of the year now, based on that?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think so too.
But what wide receiver has even hit that? 43, 44?
This year?
I don't think anyone has.
Question. I don't think so.
Yeah,
No.
I don't think anyone has.
I think Pickens might have got the closest, actually, but
yeah.
So
yeah,
on
definitely.
JSN, a few high 30s, but nothing in the 40s yet. So yeah, unreal day.
Definitely tight end one.
Yeah, I'm in a dynasty league that's tight end premium. It's a big tight end premium. He scored 57. Ridiculous.
Yeah, nice.
But that's just my takeaway. He's back, and potentially this week Myers could get traded, and then he's back even more. But I think it could be beneficial either way, because just takes another defender away from Bowers, having a capable receiver there, but he'll just get fed targets. 10 plus a game, I think. And if they're going to start giving him touchdowns now too, which wasn't really there last year too much, I think maybe 5, nothing crazy. But if he starts to get them now as well, so glad I've waited for him 4 weeks.
It'd be interesting to see what happens with Jacoby Myers if he goes, because he's been on the trade block all season.
Yeah, I thought a good move would have been Washington, but before the Daniels injury, because they needed a receiver. McCaffrey went down in that game. Obviously, Terry's out.
Potentially like week 12, I think. Last thing I saw.
Yeah, and I don't know about that. And they might just shut him down now with Daniels out for the year, and they're looking pretty average. So that was one team I was thinking. Otherwise, I don't mind.
All the injuries.
Yeah, bad year to be a Commanders fan.
Bad year to be an anyone fan.
Yeah, anyone fan. Yeah, but another team I wouldn't mind. Tampa with their wide receiver injuries as well, and that are competing makes a bit of sense. Bills seems the most likely, but it just doesn't make sense to me.
They don't need another wide receiver.
Nah, they got heaps of that type. If they could go get a Waddle or an Olave, that would make a lot of sense.
Yeah,
because that would be their clear one.
Yep.
But first takeaway: Bowers is back. Tight end one rest of the year.
Yeah. Yep.
If someone out there is trying to sell him, I'd be giving away your.
I don't think anyone's selling.
Yeah, I don't think so. But if you could give away your wide receiver 2 and a further depth piece and go get Bowers, maybe your tight end, I'd highly consider it.
I'd do it.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah. Not a whole lot on my end. Basically, I've just got Manungai. I think he's done in this game what Rico Dowdle did when he had the opportunity. I think he's sort of shown that he is very good. So I think when DeAndre Swift does come back, I could see it sort of being a bit more split than what it has been already.
Yeah, well, even the few weeks before this, I think it was basically 50-50 in both the games.
I think Monongo's going to have a few more looks in now.
Yeah. Who is it? Cincinnati. They are the most susceptible team to the run.
Definitely.
So that's why I waited for Brees Hall's big game and sold him to you.
Yeah.
For the same reason. But
over 100 yards though, rushing.
170 or 90 or whatever it was. It was crazy.
So he
scored 20 points with no touchdown.
Yeah, regardless of the opposition, I think he still showed that he is very good, explosive. So I think that one. If I've got Swift, I'm probably trying to get rid of him.
Yeah. So, okay. Well, maybe I can get your opinion. A trade I did.
Mm-hmm.
Swift obviously ruled out.
Yep.
So I made the move to get Judkins.
I wanted Judkins.
His schedule rest of the year really nice.
Yeah, I really wanted Judkins. What was he trade?
What was the trade?
Yeah, what was the trade?
So it was them two initially, and he didn't mind it because they're both
Swift for Judkins.
Yeah, Judkins on bye, but technically he's injured at the moment. He could miss the next week. I hope not, but
I don't think he will.
The initial offer was Swift and Bam Knight, and he thought, oh, really close, but he decided against it. And then I said, I'll throw in a Tet for Adams swap, and got him more interested. But he initially declined it, but then he messaged me again 2 days later saying, "You still keen on this?"
Oh my god!
And I said no. But then a few hours later, I went back. I'm like, nah, I'm going to do it. So I thought I had no chance to win this week, so why not get the upside for the rest of the season?
Yeah.
But ended up getting the win anyway. So
nice.
Now I'm really liking the trade.
Yeah, shit. Because I was trying to get him flat out.
I think it sounds like a lot of people were. It's good schedule, and he is in my buy section, so I'll get into him a bit more later.
Yeah, shit.
I can go my next takeaway. All right, my second takeaway. So next one is Flacco. Thought he was going to be out this week based on the reports saying his AC joint was cooked, probably old man's injury, which made me panic and sell Higgins when I didn't want to. But he looked unreal, and he's just made this offense look unreal. Unfortunately, their defense is still arse. So did they even win? I can't.
No, they lost.
No, they lost.
They lost. Colston Loveland, I think he got about a 58-yard touchdown right at the end with 25 seconds to go. Did you see the interviews after the game with Chase and Chase Brown?
No.
They were both just like just one stop, just end the fucking game.
Yeah.
They were not happy, which is fair enough. Like I think it's the first team to allow 300 points through 9 games since 2012.
300. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Bengals have allowed 300.
Wow.
So in 9 games.
Yeah.
So they're cooked.
Yeah, but their offense, it's a great formula for fantasy.
Oh,
That's what we were saying coming into the year. Mainly me, I was right on them.
Yep.
But obviously then the injury to Burrow, Browning couldn't keep it up, and they were getting smashed. But
could you imagine if Joe Burrow was still in? How much points that team would be putting up, and they'd still be losing.
Yeah, and you wouldn't have had them. Was it 3 or 4 down weeks from Browning?
Yeah, Chase would be clear number 1.
By a mile.
Yeah, well and truly, not even close.
Like, what's Puka's averaging? What, 24, 25?
Hmm.
You'd have to say Chase.
Chase has nearly got that averaging that many targets.
Yeah.
Like,
how many have this game? Not as many as the.
Not as many, nah.
Yeah,
but
8. But I think he'd averaged 20 the previous 2 weeks.
Yeah, mental.
So, yeah, if you got any of them, I would have loved to keep Higgins, but they're going buy this week, so it could be a good time to buy if you can afford to take the hit of not having them play this week.
Well, there is still a chance Joe Burrow comes back for the last few weeks of the season, but I don't think they will now.
Yeah, really, they're 3-6, so hard to make playoffs.
Season's done.
Yeah. But yeah, that was my second takeaway, and I'll admit I didn't expect him to do this. I thought it would be slightly better for all of them, mainly Higgins. I think Chase was always still going to be great, but Chase Brown has gone good, and Higgins really good. So, yeah.
I wanted Chase Brown. Chase Brown was one of my big buys a couple of weeks ago, and I tried to get him.
You wouldn't give him up?
Would not give him up. I think he was just holding on at that point.
Yeah, unfortunately, were you offering an RB in the deal? Or?
Yeah, I was offering too much.
But he still said no?
Yeah. Because, at that point, he's held on to him all season. Joe Flacco's come in. There is that potential. Why would you get rid of him at that point?
Yeah.
Which is understandable. But yeah, I thought the team, because every team was just stacking the box. They weren't worried about Jake Browning throwing the ball. So They could just shut him down, but now
He had
they do have to
14
worry.
targets in this game.
14 targets is crazy.
Mental.
That's CMC levels.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Wow.
My takeaway. All right. Speaking of CMC, is a good sort of transition. I think Brian Robinson is the most valuable handcuff at the minute.
Makes sense.
I think if he's not rostered, you need to go and grab him.
Yep.
He had, I think it was about 4 or 5 carries for 50 something yards and a touchdown. So he's averaging almost 10 yards per carry in this game.
Yeah.
If anything happens to CMC,
He'll be Jordan Mason of last year.
He'll be Jordan Mason of last year. He's been an RB1 before, so he can do it.
Yep.
He's not just a backup. So yeah, I think he's the most valuable handcuff.
Definitely. Yeah. So if you can get him, you're swapping a piece for a piece and getting thrown in.
Yeah, I'd be trading for him. If he's on waivers, definitely go grab him. But yeah, I'd be sort of trading for him as well.
You've got him and you've got CMC, so
yeah, I picked him up off waivers.
Yeah, well, he was the guy's RB2 for most of the season.
Yeah,
and dropped him.
Yeah, and dropped him just before he scored his most points.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
But yeah, that's what I got there.
I got my takeaway. Lamar and the Ravens are back, I think.
Yep. Derrick Henry,
Great.
119 yards.
Yeah, he only scored the 12 or 13 points, but
no touchdowns.
Yeah, no touchdowns is the problem there.
No target. Did he have any targets?
One.
But
it went for -2 yards or something. So
yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. So all he needs is a touchdown, and he's got a great schedule for the next few games. So he should average close to 20 points the next few weeks. But Lamar, just always passing them touchdowns. Just give it to Henry, let him run it in, or give it to Flowers if you're going to pass it. There's someone that traded for Flowers this week, seeing Andrew score 2 touchdowns. That matchup, Bass had him.
Yeah. Couldn't
believe it. But yeah, still won, so I don't care.
Yeah.
But yeah, the team looks unreal. So yeah, Andrews, you probably need a roster now.
I'd be trading him.
I just don't think you'll get any value. He only had the 3 targets. He's a start if you have to, but I think you probably need to roster him. Flowers down game. He's in my buy section. So because the schedule gets really good after this. Yeah, that's it. Ravens are back.
Yeah, fair enough. My last one, well, actually got 2 pretty quick ones. Rico solidified his role as the RB1 in Carolina.
How good
Killed it against a very good run defense.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you manage to pick up, I think Rico's probably the best waiver pickup this year.
Yeah.
This season. He's number 1. He's put up a few 30-point games, and it looks like he's going to keep putting up 20 plus. So
yeah, I didn't expect it. I thought about trading for him this week when they announced, or even before that, I thought they might look to do something, or maybe he'll get traded to the Bills, not the Bills, the Patriots that are looking for a running back. But yeah, I didn't expect him to keep this up.
Yeah, no.
Would you ride the hot hand, or would you try and move on?
No, I'd hold on to him.
Yeah, I think I would too, because I think they're looking to funnel the run.
Yeah, the run game looks a lot better than passing the ball. So,
do you think Chuba potentially gets traded, or they'll keep on to him?
No, I think they'll keep him, and they just paid him as well.
They did,
so it'd be a bit hard to move him on now.
No one might, want him. He's not performing and getting paid.
Yeah. And then the last one, the Giants' backfield. It looks completely split. I don't know who the better option is. I think they're both pretty average. I wouldn't be starting either of them, but I'd hold on to one if I've got them, just in case one takes off.
I would hold on to Tracy, because if one of them is going to take off, he's got a higher ceiling. But you can't start him.
Nah, neither of them. I think Singletary had a few more targets, but in PPR leagues, a little bit better. But I'm not.
I don't think that's sticky. I think it'll go to Tracy.
Yeah, actually, very hard to tell. I think at this point, just hold him for a couple of weeks, see what happens. Just in case you do have a Rico. Not that I think they will be, but you never know.
Yeah.
But yeah, just hold on them for a couple of weeks. But that's everyone.
Yep, same for me. Yeah, not too much, because my bigger section is probably the buy and sell, which are takeaways in of themselves.
Yep.
So you can jump into the buy. Before we get into the buys, actually, we're both thirsty, so it's time for a lovely beer review.
Yep.
What do we have?
A Bolter Easy hazy.
I think we've had a few bolters.
We've had too many bolters. Not a big fan. What are we looking at here?
1.2 standards.
1.2. 1.2.
It smells nice.
4%, I think. I'm not a big fan of these ones. I think it's just me though.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be reviewing these.
Yeah, I love a pale ale.
I hate them.
From my time living in Brunswick.
Yeah, I don't know. I definitely shouldn't
couldn't
be.
go to any restaurant without having a pale ale.
Yeah, right. Stonewood's not bad.
Stonewood's
pretty good.
Is the best, I would say.
That's like the Carlton Draft of pale
Yeah,
ales.
the Carlton Draft. Yeah. Or maybe your the Cause.
Yuck. Oh, they're delicious. It's like shit house.
Sponsors. But this one I'll probably give a solid 4 out of 7 Tom Brady Super Bowl rings.
I'm gonna say 2.
2. Okay.
2.
Not your worst.
Not my worst. I don't like it, but it's not. It's definitely not the worst. There's been a lot worse than this. So I think if you do like pale ales, you probably enjoy it.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, they're not bad bolters for me. So would highly consider it. Yeah, if you want to get your beer on the pod, email us at fantasyfatherspodcast@gmail.com.
Thank you. All
right. Moving on.
Buys, sells.
Looks like you can go buys first, considering it looks like you have one.
I have one.
Yeah.
I think at this point in the season, it's going to be pretty hard to sort of buy players off anyone. There's always a lot of talk of buy high, sell low, blah blah blah.
Very hard to do because everyone knows.
Yeah. But everyone knows. No one's wanting to sell low, and no one really wants to buy high, even though that's probably the only way you'll get things done.
Yeah.
So I think I've got one at the minute, and it's George Kittle.
Yep.
I think I think whoever's got him probably a little bit frustrated. Probably drafted him pretty high if they haven't traded him.
Yep.
And he is underperforming compared to what you thought he was going to do. I don't think that's going to keep happening. I think he was more just in a blocking sort of role this game and last game. That's why I think CMC did really well this game.
Yeah.
He's just more blocking at the minute. But I think once Brock Purdy does come back, I think that's when he starts getting targeted a little bit more.
That's his guy. Yeah.
So yeah, I think Kittle, he's gonna have a lot bigger games, and I think he's going to be pretty consistent. Like he's not going to drop any goose eggs or anything like that. I think he's a pretty good buy at the minute.
Yep, I agree. And yeah, with the tight end landscape, just losing the number 2 tight end for the year, Tucker Kraft.
Yeah.
ACL confirmed.
Yeah.
Very sad.
Oh, is it confirmed?
Yeah, confirmed. Yeah.
Yeah. What was it? Tucker Kraft, Jaden Daniels, and Joel. Joel as well. All in one day.
Yeah, although he might require surgery. He might not though. He could be back. Joel.
Yeah.
Depends what. Well, they'll have to make a decision.
That's just his week.
Yeah, it's been a rough year.
How many big players have gone down now? Like you had Tyreek Hill done for the season.
Oh, the guy in our league that had Malik Neighbours has Tucker Kraft. It's 2 ACLs. The 2 of your better players. Dude, that's rough.
See, that's the thing. You can do all the planning in the world for fantasy, but as soon as those injuries come in, there's nothing you can really do.
Yeah, exactly. So he's put a few guys on the block. So he's trying to make some moves to probably get a startable tight end.
Yeah, shit. All right. But that is all my buys.
Yep, just him. All right, I'll get into mine. I can go quick through them. Yeah, okay. Into my buys. So first one, I don't normally put a QB on the list, but I just bought him off you last week, and he's had a down week, unfortunately. But Drake May, his schedule looks really good the rest of the year, especially
don't remind me.
The running back schedule is really good, and as a running quarterback, I think that's just going to elevate him as well. I think for me he'll be maybe a bit biased, but I think he'll be top 3 rest of the way. Obviously, probably got no Daniels now, and you got Lamar, Allen, and Pat. I think it's probably a clear top 4 for me now, and then the next tier.
Who would you rather, Drake May or Jackson Dart?
Drake May, by a lot.
Okay.
I like that. I've got him in a dynasty league, but Now,
Has been looking pretty good since he started.
I think so.
I don't think he's had less than 19, 20.
Yeah, yeah. I agree, but he's probably more around the 8 to 10 mark for me.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I think Drake May just has a very high ceiling in this offense. Next, Rome, goose egg.
Yeah.
Should be better. But yeah, that's 3 of the last 4 weeks under 5 or 6 points.
Yeah, I don't want him.
Yeah,
I'm not buying him at
so
all.
you definitely can't sell him. So I would
Olamide,
hold if you have him, or if you can try and buy him off the person that has him. I think he'll be better than this.
What's his name? Olamide Zaki.
Zacchaeus.
That's it.
Yeah, he's looking pretty good actually.
He's been just consistently getting a heap of targets every game all season,
Yeah.
and he's just on waivers. Yeah. But he's super.
But this game, it's unbelievable that he scored nothing, considering it was
Luther Burden wasn't playing either.
Nearly 90 points.
Yeah,
scored in this game. So strange, but yeah, he'll be better definitely. Next one is Flowers, as I mentioned earlier. The schedule opens right up, so another buy loan opportunity. All 3 of these guys are on my team, and the next guy's also on my team. Tet. For me, I thought
you should be a salesman.
Yeah, I thought. Well, I've already bought them, so.
No, you're trying to sell them now.
No,
you should be paying Jamar Chase for.
I'm not selling these guys. Tet, I think my point here is a surprising game script against Green Bay.
GB.
Right, yeah, I just got to get GB here. Stuck myself. I thought they'd have to throw a lot more, but Rico Dowdle on the ground got him in a winning position, and they didn't have to pass as much.
Yep.
But yeah, he'll be better, and I'm thinking he could be the lad or the BTJ from last year, just that guy that breaks out week 10 onwards as the rookie, and he's the clear number 1 in that offense. There's barely a number 2 really, just a few number 3s.
Xavier Leggett. He was a first round pick last season. Or last
late first, but
still he was a first rounder.
Yeah. He was a surprise first rounder.
Crazy to think, but yeah.
And then after that, 2 running backs. One of them I also just bought. Judkins and Warren. To me, they got the 2 best running back schedules the rest of the year.
I was going to put Warren on the list, but I think he might be a bit hard to get now.
Well,
because he's very
he's
solid.
just gone in the trade block in our league.
Really?
Yeah. So
okay,
Buddha is the owner.
Okay,
you might be able to get it done. I'm also trying to get something done there. So
he's been very consistent. Yeah, you know exactly what you're getting out of him.
Yeah.
If he's your RB2.
The game will have had a few more snaps this week, which is maybe a little bit of a concern, but the schedule is so good. He should get nearly a touchdown rest of the weeks, and got the floor with the catches.
Yeah, I think 12 to 15 is his floor.
Yeah, and he could have the potential for some 20-pointers.
Yeah. Well, he's in my buy list as well then.
No? Put him on there. Good. All right, we can jump over to the sells, and I also agree on your point there. Yep, we can go to the first one.
Yeah, sells. Very easy, simple one. All Commanders players.
Yep.
Anyone that you've still got, your Debos, your Scary Terrys, your anyone that's you're not going to sell Zach Ertz, but if you've got him, any of the running backs, just sell them because the whole season you've been waiting for Jane Daniels to come back.
Got a great playoff run, but if it's not Daniels there, it's not going to be it's not going to be great for them.
The hope has always been, when Jaden Daniels comes back, Bill's going to be a lot better again, and when Jaden Daniels comes back, Debo and Scary Terry are going to look good, and injuries have just cooked their season.
I think Bill should have been the waiver wire pickup of the year, really, but just Daniels injuries, Terry out, Debo out. This box has been stacked against him when he's been on the field.
Yep, just very unlucky with injuries.
Yeah, so I've been big on Bill the whole year, and my main 4 leagues, 1 redraft, 3 dynasty. I've got him in every league.
Oh shit!
I do. But yeah, I'm looking to. I'm probably keeping him in dynasty, but I'm looking to sell him in the redraft. See what I can get, but not much. But running back is a valuable commodity, so you should be able to get a much more decent wide receiver, I would say.
Yeah, maybe.
It might be more like a throw-in a deal to get it over the line.
I did try to get Debo, just because Scary Terry is out, and I thought I might get him cheap. But that's the only way I'm going to go and try buy at the minute. Cheap, and the only one I'm really looking to get is Debo because
you would still get it.
because he's basically the one option left. I think Noel Brown's still out. LMC's now out with an injury.
Yep.
Scary Terry's out. So who have they really got?
They were once Mario to come in. I think it was more just to end the game on the clock, but they were just running the ball flat out.
Yeah.
So.
But again, I'm only going to try and grab him cheap.
Yeah.
As soon as any sort of players come back, his value's probably gone.
Yep, agree. Okay, that's all you got in the cells, is it?
That's everything.
Yeah. Yeah, so I also had that. I very much agree. And then just a few quick ones. I put Swift on here. It's going to be very hard to sell him because he's missed the game now, and Mononga has gone crazy. But he still has average 15.9 points when he's played. So you might be able to, if he's named to play this week, you might be able to go potentially get a Warren because he's averaged more than him for the year. I tried to get the deal done this week, but it didn't work. But I managed to move him for Judkins in the end, so that was good. Otherwise, he should have, if he plays this week, good matchup against the Giants, but then it's terrible schedule for running backs after that. If you're going to move him, you have to move him this week or next week. Collins, next. Drafted as a top 12 wide receiver, but I just don't think he's going to get there. And Stroud looks like concussion's going to be out for a week now. I'd be trying to move off him for as high as you can.
I think it's too late.
But yeah, I agree it's too late. I did try and buy him last week, but owner wasn't interested. But yeah, I think he's just not going to be that player this year. Unfortunately, their O-line's just terrible. And can't give CJ enough time to pass deep. And my last one, I don't want to say it, but it might be time. Travion Henderson. He's on my sell list.
He's not your RB8 anymore?
Nah. Maybe 80.
I think that is the worst take of the Fantasy Fathers podcast to date. Travion Henderson, RB8 overall. I think it doesn't get any worse.
The RB number he is probably better than what Diggs is in terms of wide receiver.
Diggs is 24 or 25.
Okay, maybe
not. Yeah. He's a wide receiver too.
Okay.
So yeah. And then if Kayshon Boutte misses any time,
he'll be good. Yep.
He's gonna be
I hope he's good because I got May. But
yeah.
But yeah, back to Hendo.
RB8.
I don't think the situation could get any better. Potentially they trade for someone.
Who was the other bloke they had in that he was splitting carries with?
I think they grabbed him from Macca's and said, "Do you want a job?"
Yep.
And he said, "I don't know."
Yeah.
He got his touchdown this week. Unreal. He looked good, Henderson, as well. That's the problem. No one understands.
He's looked good every time he has the ball.
I saw Sleeper posted that they're looking to target a running back last week, and the comments were just a pisser, saying, "How about we target Henderson?"
Yeah, they forget that he's on the team.
Yeah, just him and Judkins had a higher state last year. Henderson looked the slightly better back. They both looked great, and obviously Judkins I think they went back to back in terms of picks, but Judkins 1 or 2 before. But yeah, he's a third, 3 down.
There must be something that he's doing in training where they're just like, we don't trust him. There has to be something.
That's all it can be.
Or they don't want to give him the full workload too early.
Grable?
With a V.
V. Okay, that makes sense. Seems like he had Derrick Henry when he was coming through. Yep. He didn't start getting big bulk of his workload till his 3rd year, and we know what a monster Derrick is now. So
I don't really mind that. How often do you see a player sort of sit in the background, wait, and then when they do finally get the start, they're a lot better for it?
Yeah, I agree. But running back's probably the one position with the short shelf life. Get him in there, I think. But yeah, it seems like he's done. So I had a few people interested in both him and Bill last week, so I'm going to look to try and move one, if not both.
I think Travion probably your best bet.
Yeah, so we'll see if I can get that done. The problem is no one really wants it. His running back schedule is great. If they do decide to give it to him,
Ramondre is going to be back next week, and then he'll be getting the bulk again.
If they do decide to give him the workload for the second half of the year, I will combust.
It will. Ramondre is going to get the bulk again. Him 2 seasons ago was crazy.
Yeah, he was good. He was good. Yeah. And I got a few holds just to finish up. Rico, I think he's a hold. You can't really sell. Got to be very hard to buy. JMO, some guy I actually traded for last week. He was just a throw in. I wasn't really after him, but his schedule actually looks really good now. And I think coming out of the bye, they should look to get him more involved because they're paying him a fuck ton to do nothing at the moment. So a good touchdown week for him this week. And obviously Bowers, hold him. Do not remove him from your team at all.
Unless someone else offers you a Chase and their RB2.
I would do that, yeah.
That's what you're sort of looking for.
Yeah. Otherwise, waivers.
Waivers.
Who you got?
Yeah. 2 players from the same team, actually. And then Colson Loveland as well. Yeah, so I've got Parker Washington. Don't know what's happening with BTJ. Hunter's down. He's been pretty productive this game, so I think he'd be just a good little stash.
Yep.
I think you're happy starting him at flex.
I think him up in our league actually.
Yeah, so if he's available, go and grab him. Second one for the same team, Brenton Strange. He's due to come back in 2 weeks' time. This one just there's potential for 2 weeks. It could be a little bit more, but just get ahead of the curve. Try to be proactive rather than reactive.
Look at you.
Yeah, and before he went down, he was a top sort of priority as tight end. So he's doing well. So yeah, just go and grab him. You can just chuck him in your IR slot.
Yep.
And then Colson Loveland as well.
Yeah.
I think everyone
this is the breakout,
that I'd seen, was saying this is going to be the breakout.
Last week he had 80% of the snaps, I think.
Yeah.
And that was his highest by a lot. And then obviously he's blown up this week. So
I didn't believe it, but I should have.
Yeah.
So yeah, go and grab him. He'll be a top. I think he'll probably be the priority.
Yeah. I agree.
If you're using Fab, I wouldn't drop it all, but you're probably going to have to use a fair bit.
Yeah, I'd nearly drop the rest of it. If you don't have a tight end, if you've just lost Kraft, drop it.
I think at this point, if you're using Fab, I'd use 25% of whatever I've got left, and then because just you never know, coming up to these playoffs, you want it. There'd be nothing better than being in a position where you can just drop 100% of what you got left on someone who's just stepped into a running back one
Brian Robinson.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
I think you can trade for Fab if you need to.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, they're the sort of players that I'm looking to pick up this week. Nothing really too big.
Yep. I've got another two. Jerome Ford and Samson. Potentially Judkins misses this week. Hopefully not, but if he does, they'll both be borderline startable. I'd lean more Samson, definitely. But yeah, both potentially could be flex options if Judkins is out.
I don't mind this being now that I'm halfway through it.
No? You want to reevaluate your number?
3.
I was expecting a bigger jump than that.
No, it's not bad actually. 3 out of 7 is pretty good. It's almost like halfway.
Yeah.
It's almost a 4.
Almost a 4.
But I just give whole numbers.
Yeah. I've moved that way as well.
It is close to a 4.
It's a cop out if you do a half.
It is close to a 4.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right.
Yeah. Hopefully I win tomorrow.
Good luck.
Thank you. Well done today.
Yeah. Thank you. I can rest up.
You can't afford to lose any more, can you?
I would say 8 wins and 6 losses you get in. But 7 and 7, probably not.
How many wins you got now? How many losses?
5. I can only afford 1 more.
Yeah. And even then you'd rely on
So I've got you this week, number 2 team. I've got
AJ Brown and Breece Hall coming back.
Yes. But you have Dak, Butter, and Lamb on bye.
Do I?
Yes.
Oh.
I've been looking ahead.
Oh no.
I've got a full lineup, so.
Oof. Okay. I have not been looking ahead.
I had to.
Shit. I might not be.
I traded all players on my roster that had buys coming up are not on my roster anymore.
I might not have a kicker this week.
My plan was, I actually was looking at that. I'm like, I'm obviously going to be ahead of you in our waiver priority. My plan was to draft the best, or pick up the best kicker out there. There's a fair few good options. So
I don't know if I
wasn't going to waste my time.
Like, do I drop someone for a kicker? If I lose this week, I will. If I win this week, I won't.
What, you'll just roll with no kicker?
Yep.
Oh, that's risky.
That's the thing.
Is that giving me the win?
No.
You think you can do it without it?
I think I can do it without it.
Cocky bastard.
Because kickers, they're a bit sort of. You can get 3 out of them, or you can get.
Well, who's on your roster that you don't want to drop?
So I'll have AJ Brown coming off of
yeah.
So I'm already having to drop someone.
Yes.
So I'll probably end up dropping Ollie Gordon.
Yeah.
So shit, I don't even know. It'll be Caleb Williams.
Well, you need him.
I need him.
He'll be playing.
Yeah. I don't know. That's the thing. I might
Mm.
not be able to drop someone.
Yeah, well, okay.
Yeah.
I would suggest not having a kicker. I think it's a great decision.
Yeah, I think that is the go. That's going to look like collusion now, isn't it?
Really bad. Yeah.
All right.
Wrap it up.
Yeah, wrap it up.
Thanks for watching.
Yes.
Sorry about last week, but
yep.
Rest of the season will
Sorry,
be here.
Dale.
Yes. Okay. And Dottie, but I don't think he makes it this far.
Nah, definitely not. All right.
Enjoy rest of your week. We'll see you in week 10.
Yeah, see you next week.